All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to my channel. We're back. The price is back as well. Look at this beautiful, beautiful candlesticks. Just $7,000 in 3 days. That's quite magnificent. Magnificent indeed. And we are sort of out of this gloomy downward trend because we're seeing a tiny bit of a higher high. So this is a major daily time frame breakout. Look at here. Yeah, this is amazing. So what's like for those who were on board, like, a couple days ago, you believed that $40,000 will not break. Congratulations. Unfortunately, I wasn't one of them. Not that I didn't believe in 40,000 support. It's just I was kind of busy. And there were a couple opportunities actually for me to get into the market because it's very clear that 40,000 was, a very, very strong bottom, like a strong support here. There's a couple, opportunity to trade here, but I wasn't available. I wasn't in front of a computer, and I didn't want to place any order using my phone anymore because I learned the lesson the hard way. You only see this tiny bit, off chart, and it's impossible to analyze the trend, your current position. And it's just, it's very easy for you to place a trade. It's just it amplifies all the bad things in me that wants to gamble without the need to actually following my trading plan, which is horrible. I have pledged a vow to follow my trading plan, and not placing the trade on the cell phone is one of them. So and that's why I missed it, and it's okay because it's my own decision, and there will be tons of opportunities if this uptrend, is this breakout can can hold, and the support at either 44,000 or 46,000 can be validated, tested, and once this is more, this is more of a reality. Right now we're just, it's the tip of it, right? We want to see a couple consolidations around here. Then there will be a lot more opportunity to go for the price to go back up to 54 or even 64. You never know, right? It's kind of hard to predict Bitcoin price. I'm not the type of person that just give you a price prediction saying like the whale is gonna dump in 7 days, these sort of thing. Yes, they might be true, but then again, even if somebody's gonna dump a majority of their Bitcoin, will it have real long-term price effect on Bitcoin? Yes, and maybe no, maybe yes. It's really hard to say. So it's really kind of difficult to predict the market, and I usually don't look at market predictions, with one exception that we can probably leverage atom theory to guesstimate where the next move is, and that's what we're gonna do actually. With Adam's theory, what it tells us, for those who doesn't know atom theory, it's just it's a very simple concept that you can flip any candlestick chart, and chances are if there's a breakout like this, or if there's a change of direction like this, you can take a screenshot, flip it 180 degrees, and the other end of your chart will tell you where the trend is probably going to stop. All right, just probably. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna quickly take a screenshot of this because we had a very nice breakout on the daily time frame, and then I'm gonna rotate it 180 degrees, put the candlesticks together, and voila. Basically, it's telling us that the price might go hit 50,000, around 50,000-ish, which is woohoo, right? That's actually pretty good. That's another $3,000 to go, and plenty of opportunities to trade if you are trading long position. And eventually you see that Adam theory is telling us it'll come back down to the 46,000 test, 46,000 support here. So that's probably going to, I don't know, like it's just one way of maybe predicting the market of where it's gonna go. But right now it's really hard to tell, because will it come back down here? Will it come back down here? We don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But it's probably not a good idea just to rush into the market and start buying because you think the bull market is back. The price is just gonna keep going. Maybe not. All right. There's this possibility of Bitcoin's price will not bounce back successfully, and it will continue to go down, because there's this wall here. If the support at 46 or at 44 doesn't work, there's still a slight possibility of the downtrend market, even though it's not as much, but there is this possibility. So you gotta keep risks in your mind. You gotta take risk into consideration when you do things, especially when you're trading contracts, right? Like or futures contract or options or whatever, margin, whatever, like the products that you trade. If it has leverage, you got to take risk into consideration. And here comes the disclaimer. What I'm talking about in this channel is for entertainment purpose only. I produce these videos as a practice for myself to kind of do market analysis using technical analysis and the systems that I use. It's a proprietary system that I've worked out, but it's not supposed to be financial advice for any of you. And if you want to invest into cryptocurrency or any futures product, or do any type of investment, you gotta be careful, right? Know what you're doing. At least learn from some books, understand the basic knowledge, and start small. Don't put your retirement money into it. Do not take your house money into it. It's just not worth it. Okay? It's just not worth it. There are people who get super rich super quick, but the reason that you hear about them is because that's very rare, because that means that there's only a few people that can do this. Chances are you and I will not be that person. All right? So having said that, really good day here. Let's dive in and then find out if there's any trading opportunities today. And the reason I'm doing this is because mostly when Bitcoin starts rallying like this, a lot of altcoins are gonna do exceptionally well. Look at this, right? Near just bounced 14%. Filecoin 13. So 14% is at 161. It's amazing, right? Everything is going really, really well. And what are we gonna do here? So let's dive into Bitcoin and then see if there's any trading opportunities on the 4-hour time frame. Maybe not. I'm not. Okay. It looks like 46,700 will be the new support for the 4-hour. At least it's going to consolidate a little bit here. And I don't know, like it doesn't seem there's a lot of opportunities, because this is also a a resistance here, and we're very close to the resistance. I wouldn't get into Bitcoin, but then actually I have already set up an alert from yesterday, actually from earlier today. I will wait until the price comes down here and then see if there's opportunities to trade. But right now, no. Okay, or maybe another breakout here. So, but until that happens, I'm not going to get into Bitcoin. Next will be Ethereum. Well, for people who want to try, if Bitcoin is going to go up, right? Why don't you get in right now? It's because my own system, like it's just the system that I use. If you adapt a different system, it's fine as long as you know what you're doing. But I just want to explain a little bit about why I'm waiting. Is because you look at this, right? Usually I don't do other indicators. If for people who have been paying attention, actually I have very clean chart. I don't use a lot of stuff like the contrary to what you've been seeing out there. I only use a candlestick chart in conjunction with a support resistance, and that's it. I don't use moving average. I don't even use volume, but sometimes I do reference volume, and it's basically a way to tell if it's time to get out, right? Look at this. Huge volume. That's why it got out. That's why the breakout happened, actually. But usually when this happens, it means this is probably somebody's trying to get out of the market. And if you buy here, you will be in the negative now, right? You'll be in the negative now. And I just don't want to gamble like with a very low odd. Like the probability of me winning here is probably lower than me getting in here. So I would rather wait for the price to hit the most recent support instead of the resistance. Okay, so that's just it. So let's look at Ethereum. Basically the same story. Yep, but the good thing is it's now officially out of the downward trend market. It's becoming, so there's definitely opportunity to go up higher like this. So same stuff. I'm gonna set up alert here and then wait for Ethereum to do bounce back. I'll bring it down here a little bit. Okay, so let's look at so Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's basically coordinating with each other right now. They have almost the same chart, and then therefore we're waiting for the same opportunity for them. But usually, as I was saying, when this happens, when this consolidating right after a major breakout happens, the altcoins will be doing really good. So let's look at some of the altcoins that we've been paying attention to and see if there are opportunities to trade. Ray, okay. So the downward trend got reversed a little bit, and you can see the 8.891 is really strong here. Let's zoom in. Okay, I'm gonna have to wait until it breaks here. This is a really good support line, but then it was a bit risky for people to get in, right? Because if Bitcoin doesn't get up, it'll be a moot point, because once Bitcoin goes crazy, like if Bitcoin starts dropping, everything else starts dropping. So it's best to buy altcoins during a bullish run, and right now we are sort of in the bullish run, so maybe the best opportunity to get in 4 hour is here. Yep. So this is one of the major resistance and support exchange point. So as you can see, the price is trying to break out here. So the best way really to trade Ray is to wait for it to break out, comes back, reconfirm of this support, then get in. So that would be my trading plan for Ray. Near. They're sort of similar, right? They're sort of similar. So this is obviously a very strong support resistance line here. And we are at another support resistance exchange right here. It's very similar to Ray. Look, if I didn't tell you that I switched, you probably won't be able to tell, right? So same deal, because it has sort of, look at this volume, right? It has sort of made its breakout from down here, and right now the least you're gonna do, like the thing that you can't do right now is to get in, right? Just don't be FOMO'd and get into the market, just because look at this support resistance line here. Chances are it might not break, and it'll continue to go down and then make another round. But why suffer? Why suffer that, right? Let's just wait for the price to go up, break out, retest, then find an opportunity here to get in, right? So same deal. I'll set up near here. Set up an alert. All right, so that's near. Next will be Komodo. Oh, actually, today's episode is gonna be one of the few episodes that I will go through every single coin on my watch list. Just because Bitcoin is making a really significant bullish run, and that means great opportunities for everyone else. All right, so that's just how the crypto world works, unfortunately. Okay, Komodo. I don't know. Actually, it's not looking very good. If you take a look at the chart on the daily time frame, right? This is a pretty clear support resistance line, and it's just I will wait for it to come out here, at least above $1. Right now it's just yeah, I don't know. This looks worrisome. So there's another one here, so quickly right here, which is a super big resistance. And then right now it's showing signs of it won't be able to pass that even. I wouldn't be interested in active trading Komodo. It's just not very strong. The graph looks horrible. And even with this kind of bullish trend, it's no. I'll skip. It's too risky. BNB, yes. So I actually got in here yesterday. Not yesterday, a couple days ago. But I quickly sold when the price hits here. So 380, because I wasn't confident that the price point is going to go beyond 380. But oh boy, I was wrong, and that's okay. That's okay. That was my trading plan, and I made my fair share of money. I took my profit, and then I left the table. I had something to eat. That's good. It's impossible just to make the full profit right here. It's just impossible. The cost associated with having the opportunity or the ability to do this is just way too high, and I'm not comfortable with that. And I'm happy that I can just get part of it, right? So having said that, BNB is making a pretty interesting comeback from 330 to now 417. And what it is right now, it's trying to break. So this support resistance is broken, and it's trying to break another one. If it can stand up on top of the 418 price line, then it's going to be super interesting, because look at all of these price that's below. People have been trading well below 417, shorting it, right? Shorting. A lot of people have been shorting 418, and this 418 is probably one of the last defense for the shorters. And if this breaks, and all of those short positions will be closed, and further fueling the upward trend. So I'm actually quite confident, or at least I will be more interested in following BNB very closely for the next few days, because it's just really it's doing really well. So BNB is definitely one of the top coins to watch based on the trend. I didn't do any fundamental analysis. I personally don't have time for it. And if you believe in fundamental analysis, there are a lot of other channels that share with you their own opinions. But in my mind, in my opinion, they're all just, because the problem with fundamental analysis is that you have to be able to know all the information out there in order to make one of the best decision. Assuming that you can analyze that amount of information and then draw the right conclusion. But even with the same news, people will draw different conclusion. It's just there's no right or wrong way, but then it can be very iffy. The probability level, it's just kind of too mixed to become somewhat consistent. And that's just not my style. I'm looking for something that can be accurate consistently throughout, a longer period of time. And fundamental analysis, unfortunately, when it's right, it works, right? And when it's not, you lose a lot of money. And I just try to not to listen to any of the news out there. And that's why I'm doing pure technical analysis. And plus, whatever that's being discussed out there will eventually be reflected. If this is true, will be reflected in the chart. You can just trade the chart and then you will know everything, right? Because the chart is the truth and the only truth. There's nothing wrong about that. All right. Okay. So that's BNB. BNB. All right. Same deal. Trading plan is wait for BNB to break out at 418. Then come back to see if there's opportunity to trade open a long position. All right. Next will be ICP. So ICP is actually doing not bad. It's doing really well. After a long, let's see. Okay, here we go. After a pretty long consolidation at the lower price, 39-ish, it has finally come back. But then the deal is the same. Wait for it to break out. I guess a lot of these coins are going to be in the same situation where they are currently waiting at a previous support or resistance line, pending a breakout. So I guess that will be the same for the rest. Solana, same thing, right? I still have some Solana, so I'm happy that it actually got up. Unfortunately, I reduced my my position because I wasn't sure. But then, I didn't look at the entire position, which is okay. But look at this, right? Actually, Solana has been doing really, really great, and it break 150 right through the roof. This is actually a really good opportunity to get in right here. And this was 7 o'clock this morning. 7 o'clock this morning. So, but I wasn't there. But it's okay. And knowing Solana is probably gonna go, it's probably gonna just go, right? Look at this. It's doing really good now. Let's see. Okay. So what's the best way to do this? I don't know. It's probably gonna. I don't know if it's going to come back, because right now it's trying to break the support resistance, and if it if it makes the breakout again here or here, this might be easier. So at 170, then I think it's safe for us to get in. Yeah. All right. So this is it. FTT. Yep. Unfortunately, FTT is. Yeah, I would wait until FTT hits 59. Just because it's not completely out of the downward trend, but the good thing is it's definitely slowing down, and I don't know if it's gonna drop again, but with what, let's, okay. So I'm just gonna reposition it, move it up a little bit, and then do the draw, so it's easier to see, right? So okay, cool. Definitely not don't get in right now because it's just trying to break through this. I will wait until 59. I'll wait for 59. It's just too risky here. FTT has been, like its previous high was $82, and right now it's at 55. If you got in at 82, you're still deep in the water, right? So just be careful with FTT. It's just sometimes that's what happens, right? I'll be more patient with FTT. If it breaks and holds 59, 60, I'll probably look at it. Dot. Okay, Dot is making a comeback. So good. Maybe. Look. Okay. All right. So the last few days has been interesting. And looks like we're officially out of the deep. Okay. I don't know which one actually. This probably looks more reasonable. And then this, right? So we are hitting the wall again. And the same deal, right? Same deal. Wait for breakout and then getting here. That's just reconfirming of the trend. You want this. You don't want to get in here. It's too early. Too early to tell. Filecoin. Filecoin did a great job. However, look at how steep this is. We are still sort of, not completely out of the downward trend with Filecoin. I'll move it up a little bit here. What I'll do, I'll wait for it to come back here, reconfirm. It's basically the same deal, right? It's basically the same deal. If you are the kind that takes risks, this is the one of the opportunity to get in. So yesterday, look at this, 4 hour. 4 hours, the time frame that a lot of opportunities present itself, right? So this is definitely a good opportunity to get in because it's breakthrough, then again, right? So same deal. At this point, I will stop setting a lot of alarms because knowing that almost every single coins have the same pattern, waiting for the breakout to happen. I just don't want to receive a million different alerts. So a couple important ones that I want to follow, then that will be fine. So I will, I've already done that. FTT.file MATIC. Same deal, right? Same deal. Waiting for, let's just make sure that the upward trend is super confirmed. It's quadruply, like triple confirmed by one. Oh, wait, actually, Okay. Actually, MATIC, it's right now it's a good opportunity to get in. It's a bit risky still, right? It's a bit risky, but we still got upward trend. And then this is like this, right? Let's just make sure that it consolidates a couple more times before we get in, right? Actually, it's a good opportunity to get in. I don't know, should I get it? It looks like a good opportunity right now. I'll wait for the consolidation to happen a couple more times, and then I'll set up an alert here. So, all right. So this is what I'm talking about, right? You're very close to the line, but then what's also concerning is look at all these shadows, right? It feels like as if we're having a hard time breaking the support, breaking the resistance here. Huh. Yeah. Just be careful. Just be careful. Look. It's oh, okay. It broke. Maybe it's looking for support here. Just wait for a couple more. It's now it's not as attractive as just now. Avalanche. Let's look at Avalanche. Avalanche has been doing really well, even though when everybody else was dropping like crazy. But the chart is kind of difficult to, yeah, I don't know. It has like, look at all these shadows. They're just too long. This means that it's going up and down too big. Like the range is just a bit too wide for me to have a close enough stop loss, and it makes me not wanting to trade when the stop loss it's not going to happen, because look at this. There's no way that you can defend yourself. It's just impossible. So let's see. You have to set really far stop loss, which is like I just don't like it. All right, so maybe set up an alert here. Right now, there's no trading opportunity because it's in the middle. Let's see. Yeah. Let's just wait for it to break out this area. Okay. Ooh. So this should be also the 4-hour. Okay. All right. So next, DYDX. Ooh, DYDX. After a couple of days of super strong growth, price increase, super strong rally, it sort of lost its momentum. Ooh, MATIC. It sort of lost its momentum right here. And it feels like it's going into the... Okay. I will wait. Mostly because, first of all, the chart doesn't look very well. Second of all, I heard, according to DYDX, they are releasing the pre-sold tokens right now. I think in the amount of 60,000 DYDX, 600,000 DYDX tokens are being released. And there might be some downward trend following that. You can't guarantee that everybody will hold, right? After all, the price was at $10 and right now it's at 22. Still a good, healthy 2.2x. So yeah, if I had, I would want to, if I had a lot of DYDX coins, I would want to dump it a little bit just to make sure that I get some of that profit, right? SDN. SDN is a bit weak. Oh, okay. Wait for its breakout. Yeah. the graph is a bit ugly too. I don't. Yeah. Yeah. OXY. Okay. OXY. Look here. I don't know. This looks funny. Maybe. Maybe. Alert here. This one. Maybe. Right? So alert here. So what did I just do? I set up the support resistance and created alerts when breakout or retest happens. Then I'll come back in. That's basically what I did. Next, autumn. Cosmos. Talking about naming, right? If you have a good name, you're fine. But you know, I don't know what to say about autumn because the trend is still there, and it's been outperforming Bitcoin and a lot of other altcoins in the last few days during the downward trend. So I don't know. Like there's opportunities maybe for the next few days. The graph just looks a bit messy. Here we go. Maybe. Yeah, this might be it. Okay, W. So this is good. This is good. This is good. So there we go. Set up an alert here. When the breakout happens, let's look at opportunities. Uniswap. Uniswap got some love from people during the China crypto exchange crackdown, but it hasn't been doing really well. So I would wait for the price to drop down here again. So this is a clear support and this is a clear resistance. So these are the two alerts that I'll be interested in. Ruin, Ring, Torchain. Okay. All right. Still bearish. Look at the chart, right? Still bearish. Wait until the price gets here and double confirms the reverse of trend, then get in. FTM has been interesting. Not here, wrong. I was gonna reset the chart so that looks reasonable. Okay. 4-hour timeline. BBB. Okay. All right. So this was a previous support. Jump. I guess same deal. There's this sort of resistance here. Okay, let me grab that. Oh. It's sort of here. So I would want to at least consolidate a little bit here, reconfirming 1.35 or here, right? So that's only two ways I'm going to get in, opening a long position. Mango protocol. Mango is, this is the last one. Okay, good. Let's see, 4-hour. I love 4-hour because it's a lot of good points, a lot of good buying opportunities actually present itself on 4-hour time frame. You actually don't see that on the daily or the hourly, but 4-hour actually shows you a lot of really good points. Like this one is a good point, right? So maybe this too. And right now we are in the middle of some wall bashing. Same deal. Wait for a breakout, then trade. All right. So to sum it up, definitely watch Bitcoin and Ethereum. It might just keep going because that's just what cryptos will do, and that's where so you know, and it looks like that it's gonna go up a little bit. Oh, okay, another breakout. Good actually. Oh, okay, all right, all right. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. But I definitely would not get in here. It's just it's a bit tricky. I will wait for the price to come down for ETH and BTC, and then there are a couple ones to definitely watch. BNB will be one. Solana will be one. MATIC. Okay, look, it bounced back. Yay. And then DYDX, I'll be cautious. OXY, something very interesting. Do keep your eyes on. So, all right, that's it for today. Thank you very much, and happy trading. Hope that you'll get really nice profits out of this round. Thank you, and have a great day.